comments, and shares. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And like I said, I appreciate all the new subscribers, and we do too. All the panelists appreciate y'all. And I've been giving out I've been leaving their information in the beginning of the video. So we have the Black Receipt here. You can follow the Black Receipt also, or subscribe to his YouTube channel, The Black Receipt. Y'all can take a screenshot over there of the panel, and if it's somebody you like on the panel, you can follow them here. This is their handles here too. The Black Receipt. The Black, you want to say where they can find you at on your social medias on YouTube and TikTok?
Yeah, appreciate that. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's the Black Receipt on Twitter and TikTok, and DBR214 on YouTube if y'all want to follow. Appreciate that.
Thank you. How can they follow you?
Hey, y'all can just follow me on Instagram at Breezeway. I don't really got the YouTube startup yet. Thank you, love.
All right, IG, you want to go ahead and tell the people how they can follow you or reach out to you,
You can follow me on TikTok, IGZ Clothing, or you can follow me on my YouTube channel, which is successfully growing, at The Unapologetic Truth, which is THEE Unapologetic Truth.
All right, so thank you. So let's start the debate. Tonight's oops. Bloopers, but anyway, tonight's debate will be what's the real issue? And right now we're going to be speaking to Black Americans, Caribbeans, and Africans. So shout out to that. Let's get the debate going, you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy this debate, and I'll see you guys in the chat. Go ahead. Not the Black. Issa, what's the issue you think between us and the other melanated immigrants?
I think really the main issue is they came here. Y'all can hear?
You went out a little bit.
Oh, can I say something right quick?
I think the
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You can follow Granny B Barbecue Sauce. Excuse me. You can follow Granny B Barbecue Sauce on Facebook also.
I'm sorry. I forgot, Mom. I was thinking about something else. Okay, go ahead, Issa.
She got that sauce to make it say, mm-hmm.
Issa, you want to go?
Yeah. The main issue I really think it is they really came here and for the most part they haven't really been the people that we thought they were. They weren't the people that we read about in history who were rebelling in their own countries. The people they come here and select now are really the sellout classes of most of these countries that they're bringing into our places. And then the people they select in the politics clearly had to be vetted to be going to undermine us, because that's literally seemed like everything they do. And they go up there, they push this globalist agenda, which undermines Black Americans. Everything that happens, every policy they push through falls under this flat blackness that really doesn't really help the native Blacks in America. Actually pushes us behind. It keeps us behind the 8 ball. We can't really never get anything pushed through specifically for us, because at the end of the day, they use this Black card as a racial card, when most Black Americans know this is our ethnicity, this is who we are, this is the culture we built, this is a country we built off our backs. And that's really the main issue. They come here, they aren't the people we used to read about. The Haitians aren't the people that outran the French anymore. Same thing with the Jamaicans, the Africans. When they come here, they're just not the guys that we thought they were. They undermine us. The Black caucus is struggling. The political parties are catering towards them, even though the person who's running the presidency is kicking them out. It's the craziest stuff ever. It makes no sense. Some of them are Minnesota. They're scamming and stuff. They're undermining us every which way. They're inside our communities, making their own little subsets. They anywhere you go in a major city, there's a little Africa, a little Haiti, a little Jamaica. It's like the separation from us is crazy, but they come here and preach unity, and it confuses us all. And I'll land right there.
Thank you, Issa. Anybody have something they want to add to Issa?
I can add to that. I can add it to that as far as Minnesota's concerned. I haven't had any
You have
problems.
a disagreement?
No, I can just add to it. I don't have a
Okay.
disagreement.
Anybody got a disagreement? Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
IG, you got a disagreement, Gable?
yeah, I am. Like, I don't know what he was talking about disappointment. We Africans, when we come here, we're trying to make our lives better, And most of the things that we're actually enjoying, the freedoms that we're enjoying in America, is because of the black people in America. We already know that. So I'm trying to figure out what the black MAGA is trying to have this thing that is not the true stuff that's going on with the Africans. I think it's agenda spreading by the black MAGA. And I think one of them is actually right here. The black, you said you voted for Trump. That explains everything right now. You're a black man who voted for Trump. So how are you going to tell another black person what they should not,
A
act on
lot of
another black?
people voted for Trump.
No, I'm talking about black person. Come on, let's just be honest.
What,
They
black
take
people? Black
okay.
people can't vote for Trump. Black people only got to vote for
Yes,
Democrats.
yes. I
What?
mean, you had a candidate who were qualified to run the
No, it wasn't.
country.
It wasn't. It must didn't qualify for them. Black people can vote for whoever they want to.
They can, but you can't force someone who are against everything you believe in. They
No,
just
he
look,
must have been
look
against
what
something
did
they believed in. They voted for
what
him.
did they just do yesterday? They take the rights
But
that
wait,
your
hold on.
grandfather
But
fought
hold
for.
on. Hold on, Cable. Who are you to come to our country and try to tell us who we shouldn't be voting for? If he
I,
wanted to vote for a peanut, ain't that
oh,
his American
yeah, listen.
prerogative?
No, I voted for a woman that would qualify for the job.
Who cares? That's
So,
you.
but you voted for someone who actually hate who
But
you
that's
are.
none of your business. It's
It
none
is
of your
my
business.
business
No,
because
it's
I live
not.
in the
We
country.
have two separate agendas. Two separate. You
But
got.
what
I
I'm
guess.
saying is, what
You
I'm
got what
saying
you.
is,
What?
you should change the title of the whole topic,
No, I
Black
shouldn't.
MAGA, so people
No,
can
no,
understand where
no,
you guys
no,
coming
no,
from.
no. You don't run us. We can
I
vote
mean,
for whoever we want to vote
but
for. You
but
should understand that and respect that. As
I
Americans,
respect. No,
we
I
do what we
respect
want to
everybody.
do.
Listen,
It's
I have a
our
lot.
country. We can
Listen,
vote for whoever we want to vote for. You got it?
but
You got that, buddy?
no, I get that. I mean, I'm just saying you
All
can say
right.
whoever you want to vote for, but I'm just saying that. Uh,
Go ahead, IG.
Okay, what's going on, love? Black.
Hey.
So, Nisi, can you message me so I can get some of your sauce? I'm trying to buy for my people and support my people. Thank you. Um, as you can see, what he just did right now is exactly what the problem is, right? They like to they like to run circles. They're monkeys in the tailpipe, right? They're always huffing their own fumes and making it about them. What he doesn't realize is that they've started this nonsense, right? I've seen black Americans my whole entire life try to show Africa love. And I've also seen black Americans wake up and be like, yo, I'm not loving on these people, especially the ones in New York. They're not. They see how you run, they see how you act, right? They see like when you have your kids in the park, you take your kids away and you tell them don't play with them, right? We've actually heard people call us Akata in New York, right? And it was like, what is that word and what does it mean? So when Sugar Hill came out and people found out, like, yo, dude, they were calling me a what? I'm done with the Pan African things, right? I've seen people rip off their peace signs and medallions and all the other nonsense that was signifying Africa, bro. We're not you, you're not us. Uh, this is the real issue is that we have these people cosplaying as us now, right? They're now accepting the black term. They're now in our politics, speaking for us and doing all types of heinous things, like the guy who did the cross burning, and he's African. So there's stuff like that going on as well, trying to erase our history and saying that they need to push. And it's not fair because there's no white history. White history is right here. What are you talking about? But yeah, I'll land my plane right there. These people are just disingenuous and they're disingenuous.
Anybody got a disagreement?
Yeah, I came to speak the black received it back. Hey, I'm not surprised at all, brother. Keep it up, and I have a suggestion. Maybe you might want to go to
Hey,
vacation
you
to
got a rebuttal
Argentina.
for
You might
IG
love it
though?
there.
Part of this, you got a rebuttal for IG.
I just came to
Thank you.
laugh because I just
So you
thought it
ain't
was
want to have a
hilarious.
rebuttal.
That's all
So
I have to say.
you don't have nothing to say. You
No,
want to get down off, or you want to stay on the panel?
I mean, yeah, yes, I'll drop in. I just came to let it be known that I
Okay,
understand what
thank you
bigotry
for
and
this. Thank
xenophobia
you so
mean.
much. Thank you. Um,
Okay, can I just say I am not MAGA. I could care less about them folks. I
they
don't
going
even
on
like
with that
Trump.
narrative now about you, Black.
Like I could care less about Trump. Like I voted for him because personally in Texas immigration is a problem. And I was thinking about the youth and also knowing saying my 4-year-old daughter and her future. So hey, if y'all got a problem with that, it is what it is. I'm an independent, formerly a Democrat, though blue no matter who. I just decide, hey, you know what I'm saying? I voted for my own interests.
Also, just so you know, as once I turned 18, I was forced to vote Democrat. Okay, my mother literally forced us, but she'd be like, "I'll kick you out of the house" or whatever. So there's that. I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I'm always 24/7. Has always been for my people, and I've always fought for my people. All right, and that does not mean Africans or anything like that. I'm not fighting for you guys. You guys can either go back home. You guys are a detriment to our community. You do nothing but create a great harm. Most of you came in here unchecked, so we don't know what type of venereal new diseases that you guys are carrying around and bringing to other people in their cities. Go home.
Well, may I enter the conversation? This is the African boss.
What's
Thanks
your
for.
name? What you say your name is? Say it like you just said it. Come in with your introduction again. Tell the
This
people who
is
you is.
the African boss.
Okay.
Yes, that's my name. And I've been listening to you guys whine and complain about Africa like you guys always do. It's so fascinating to me as a African man, very proud of my African roots and my African heritage. It's very fascinating to me that people who are screaming on top of the mountaintop about not being from Africa, not of Africa, don't want nothing to do with Africa. You
Host, it's
wake
not
up
his
in the
turn. It's not
you
his turn.
wake up in the morning and you open your mouths and bisect your lips to
Host,
100
let us
or
speak.
360 degrees and spew your unadulterated nonsense about Africa. I mean, you guys can't get enough of talking about Africa because it makes you feel better. It makes you feel better to just talk bad about Africa. And there's a phenomenon going on in South Africa with these South Africans treating Africans bad. And this kind of behavior is with
What part of African what part of
people
Africa?
who have lived
Hey,
with
the
their
boss. Wait
oppressor.
a minute, hold on. What part of Africa you in?
Somebody muted me.
I did, because I want to ask you a question. It's the host. What part of Africa you in right
Host, he's
now?
from
I'm
Ghana.
from
He's
I'm
from
Hold
from
on,
Ghana. He lives in
Korean.
the
Hold
I'm
USA.
from
on.
Ghana, the land of Kwame Nkrumah, the
Oh,
land of gold
are you
and
still there?
cocoa.
You still there?
Well, I just got back from there.
Oh, okay. You live here? Where you live? You live there?
I am bicontinental. I
Okay, go
travel
ahead,
all over.
African boss. Go ahead.
Fine ass best.
Yes. So I think that the same behavior that we are seeing from you people or the FBAs or those African deniers is the same kind of behavior we are seeing in our South African brothers, on the continent. And the common denominator is that black people who live with the colonizer or the slave master or the white tea people, you guys eventually develop an anti-blackness that causes you to hate yourself.
You can't say that word.
HATE. HATE. I love TikTok
It
shop.
causes you guys to hate yourself. And you find the African who you guys think are an easy target and you keep swinging at Africans because we are meek and mild, we are patient and long suffering and God fearing. And Africa has always taken the beating from, the likes of you, the white tea man, the colonizer, the slave master. We are strong people. We can take this nonsense from you guys. That's why you guys wake up in the morning and all these lies is, oh, we are not African. We're not. If you are not African, why you always got African on your mind? It's like the white tea man. He talks about he's superior, but he always talking about the black man. There is something about the original man that you guys can't get enough. You can't get enough of. So you have to always come and talk about Africa, Africa this, Africa that. But see, what you need to realize is you have lived in this country for over 400 years. So you even though your skin is black, you are talking with the mind and the heart of the colonizer. That is why you gleefully talk about Africa.
Host, this guy just came and he took the front stage.
You gleefully talk about Africa like Africa is some downtrodden, God-forsaken place. But Africa is a beautiful place. I mean, we've been colonized, we've experienced slavery, we've experienced exploitation, but Africa is rising. If you haven't been to Africa, you need to go and visit for yourself. And it'll change your mind. It will change your mind and your heart. Instead of sitting here in the studios or in your basement and talking crap about Africa, why don't you visit the
land your plane, sir?
Go to Ghana. Go and see the slave castles where your ancestors came from.
Not my ancestors.
It does something to you. When Steve Harvey
get ready to land your plane, sir.
When Steve Harvey went to Ghana, he went to the slave castles. He was so stricken by emotion, his knees buckled. He had to sit down on the steps of the slave castles because he just couldn't believe what he had seen. It was a spiritual moment. You talk to any African American.
Okay.
Oh God.
Ghana, and he will tell you the same.
Sir, okay, calm down now, calm down.
I'm back in Africa.
Enough of the village stories. No more of the village stories, my brother. No more.
He's gonna have a heart attack on the stage.
Yo, can I rebuttal him?
Go ahead.
Any other rebuttals? Cause Lord.
All right, listen.
I think we might need to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, listen, you African clown. Okay, history is up there. All right? You need to chill out. We don't care about what we listen. We don't care about Elmina Castle and all that other BS. And I've watched Caribbeans go over there and shake their behinds and disrespect the damn place. I even have watched Africans go over there, shake their behinds and disrespect that damn place. Okay,
they were FBA.
No, they were not FBA.
No, they're not FBA.
No, they're not. Okay, a lot of people are waking up to who we are as a people. Okay,
you are asleep.
No, we're not slaves or anything like that. Okay, and we haven't just been. Shut the hell up. God damn, shut up, bro. We haven't just been over here for 400 goddamn years, bro. We've been over here for thousands of years, right? Our bones are shut up. Our bones are scattered in the U.S. Okay. We don't flee and go to Africa. We go to Africa. We go to build. Okay. And we come back home. You guys come here and stay here. You are EBA. You are everywhere but Africa. Right? Come collect your people since you're their goddamn boss. I'm pretty sure you probably do a better job.
Just say, you come up here with your mustache and hot breath, claiming all this shit about Africa. You have to understand that the understanding of anti-blackness was created in America, and that's the reason why y'all understand it and have the type of ideology that y'all have because of us. Also, when it comes down to black excellence, and when they talk about the YT man talk about the black man that always on his brain, it's not the African, it's the black American, because we are the example of black excellence around the world. That's why y'all copy us. But hey, know what I'm saying? You can keep on pretending that y'all are the original man while the original man continues to progress and liberate the rest of the world. Something that y'all don't know how to do.
How is that putting money in your pocket? Everything that you said.
Listen, bro, you don't even know let me ask you something. What is the meaning of being black to you? Please tell me.
Well, what meaning black to me, for one, is to accept the fact that I am a man from Africa, the soil of Africa, the original man. When God decided to create human beings, he created the black man first. Okay? Out of the black man, out of the black woman came all of these races. Okay?
I don't think anybody.
Everybody.
I don't think anything came from you at all. Period. Also, on top of that, those were
Brother, you can
scientists.
deceive
Those
yourself
were
all you want.
science, bro. Be quiet.
Deceive
Those were
yourself all you want.
scientists.
Those
Okay,
are talking
those
points.
were scientists who said that. Okay, I don't think that's
Baba
even.
told me that the
I
white
don't even
man
think that's anywhere true, bro. There were melanated people all over the world before any light skin or white pale person was even here. I don't think it just started in Africa. Thank you very much.
It
it sounds
started
like
in
one of those
Africa.
village
Africa
stories. My
is
Baba
the
told me
land
that the
that
white
God.
man said that we are the original man from
I think
Africa. We are the original.
y'all
He
need to
found the
get
bones
enough
in the middle of
education.
the desert.
Your African
And
boss.
when he found the bones in the
Enough
middle of the
African boss.
desert, he
education
said
When's your
it
and
was
birthday?
us.
travel and stop
When's your
hating yourself.
African boss? When's your birthday? January 1st. Be honest with us.
January 1st.
Ah,
I
thank
was
you. So I'm
born. I
glad you
was
admit
born.
that. See, you're the first one
Look,
to ever
man.
admit that.
Look, man.
I
I
was
come from a
born under the
country.
third moon of the
I come
second
from a
rooster
country that
in
was
the
the
middle of the
first
village of
sub-Saharan
Swaswito.
African country to kick the British out of our country. Okay, so you're not talking to some
Bro, you worship the
uneducated
British. Are you
Okay,
serious? Bro,
let
listen.
Issa jump in there. Go
We are
ahead.
the
Issa,
first
you wanted
country
to
of
say
sub-Saharan
something.
Africa to get our independence from
African
the
boss,
British.
would Steve Harvey would have been crying about those slave castles if they would have told them that the Africans were the people hunting down those other tribes and exchanging them to the Europeans?
It's a very complex situation, man.
Oh, that was a
It's a
See,
very
why
compliment.
is it always a
complex
complex
situation.
situation when
That's
it
why
comes
you
to
need to
accountability
educate
for
yourself.
Africans?
Stop talking
I'm
like the
educated on the
colonizer.
situation.
Stop talking like the colonizer
Hey
and go do your
guys,
own
Y'all were
research.
working
thank you
with
for
them. That's why the
inviting me
slave
here.
castles were there.
It's
Hey,
so
Michael.
interesting
I have
how
to
you guys are so
I have to go
confused.
back to work
The
now.
confusion is
Thank
just
you.
What
too
are we
much.
The
Have a good night,
confusion.
guys.
confused about? You struck
The,
deals
Bye
with the
In
bye.
her
Europeans
AV.
and sold other tribes to them. What's to be confused about?
He said have a good.
well, you know, the tribes used to fight amongst each other, and
You still do.
they used to capture each
Let me tell you
other,
what you guys.
and
You
when they
guys have
captured each other,
slavery still there, okay? You
of
guys
course,
sell off your
they sold.
children still there in Africa, okay? You guys don't have a
Of course.
Know how these guys
cleaning
work.
systems.
Maybe
I mean,
I'll
you
be
guys
hold
still
on, cheat
go in the
code.
bush, bro.
You will come
I
up with
watched a
something
My
separately.
dude,
Baba
No, no,
told me
show me
bro.
what
I
you got in
watched a
second half.
dude
I want
take
to
a
see a better
bag full
performance
of
over
poop
here.
and
And
slingshot
Aston
it
Villa,
wherever,
is
okay?
this all you got though?
You guys go on the
You are
beach.
falling
They
in
have
the
signs. They
top
have
four. You want to
signs,
fall in the
okay?
Europa?
Signs telling you
I know you
do
can do
not
better in the
defecate on
second
the
leg because I
beach.
want you to win
Stop
the
playing
Europa
with
so
us,
Chelsea
bro.
can
Africa, what is he talking
maybe
about? He
have a
coming from
chance.
my head. My Baba told me that you are working with the white man to change our borders. And our borders must not change.
What an ignorant fool, uneducated, ignorant fool.
We're the ignorant fool, uneducated,
Yeah,
ignorant fool. That's what you
yeah,
sound like.
you,
You, you,
you,
you, you, you, you ignorant
you
fool.
sound like
You
a
ignorant
fool.
fool. You sound like fool. You sound like a fool. That's what you sound like.
Our
Unbelievable.
borders.
I am
We
weak.
are
Y'all
borders.
is crazy. All
I used to
y'all.
work with some FBAs who used to behave like that.
I go to
They
FBA
all
used to
they
behave
all
like that.
got
Y'all all say
fired.
that stupid shit.
I used to work with some FBAs who used to talk to me like that.
I used to hire
They all got
FBAs.
fired from
I
the
help
job, and I'm still
FBAs.
working there.
I help black
Dummy, dummy.
Americans. That's what I do. I'm the African boss. I'm in control of everybody. All my people come to me.
Okay, thank you. Okay, second in. Hey, you want to address the prompt? Sister, I'm gonna rotate the stage. Thank you for coming up. IG, you can, yeah, I'm gonna hold on with it. Yeah, you can
Can
have.
can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Thank you. Been waiting for a while. First, it says on the prompt, "What's the real issues?" between Black Americans, Caribbeans, and Africans. I am an African. I'm a Biafran. I live here in Biafra land. I think the real issue is there has been more like finding the right words to describe it. There has been a disrespect of the identity of other group of melanated people. What you've seen so far, or what we've seen so far on social media, is that melanated people, majorly the ones from the continent of Africa, feels that other melanated people have to be Africans. So that is, in my opinion, that's a bit of a disrespect. People, we can all be melanated people, but different. The South Africans, even within the continent, the South Africans are different from the East Africans, and they are different from the West Africans. But now, when you see, what you see on a daily basis is somebody fleeing their country, going into other spaces, other melanated space, and then tell them, "Oh, we are one people. Oh, it's okay." I feel these things bring disrespect. And once you disrespect people, it triggers them to have to respond. So we want people to respect other people's identity. If you are from Ghana, just like the last speaker, the one that lives in the USA, the boss. So if you are from Ghana, respect the fact that.
What is your identity, Biafra man? What is your identity?
Hold on, let me finish.
Oh, I come up here with some civility and stay on mute. You can finish saying what you got to say.
Yes. So the point I'm trying to make here, if you are from Ghana, be proud enough to live in Ghana, live and thrive in Ghana. You can't be so proud from Ghana and you live in Caribbean. You are proud, but you live in somebody else's village and then you insult the person. You speak so condescending to them, but they are your hosts. So we want each individual melanated groups to be respectful of other group and accept the fact that we are different. I don't want Black Americans to be Ghanaians or Black Americans to be Kenya. Let them remain Black Americans. That is the uniqueness of every melanated people. South Africans must remain South Africans. Each melanated group has something they bring, that the uniqueness they bring that make us all colorful. But this whole idea of forcing identity on other people is quite disrespectful. And I believe that is the foundation of the problem. Thank you.
I would like to say something.
You're welcome. Hold on. It's his turn. You got a rebuttal. Okay, hold on. Only two. Hold on, Michael.
Yeah, please let the host do her job.
Right. Because I don't want to drop y'all. I want this to be a good show. African Reality. You said you had one too?
If Michael have one, an African, I will wait. If Michael have one,
what?
If Michael,
do you have a rebuttal, Africa?
I do, but if Michael have one, I'll stay out.
Okay, Michael and African Bossy. All right, thank you, Africa. All right, go ahead, African Bossy. It's 1 minute versus 1 minute.
Okay, so my rebuttal is this notion that if you are from Ghana, you should stay in Ghana. If you are from Nigeria, you should stay in Nigeria. It is such a childish argument. Throughout the history of mankind, human beings have traveled all over the place. The Europeans traveled from Europe and came to America. They are not original from this land, but they are here now. And they all call themselves whitey people. So, and you don't see them arguing with each other saying, why are you, you're a German, why are you calling yourself an American? Or you're from Poland, why are you calling yourself a whitey American? They all call themselves Caucasian whitey people. So why is it that Africans or black people are the ones trying to differentiate, between each other to create all this confusion instead of us trying to work together as a block?
Okay, you gotta land your plane.
It's very foolish.
Yeah.
That is why every black community in the United States of America.
All right.
Y'all don't talk over the host. Y'all hear that voice? That means shut up.
Okay, go ahead, second in crime. Hey. Oops, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. So the point, I'll try again to see if the African man in the USA will understand. I'll try again. Now, the point I'm trying to establish here is that there has to be respect for other melanated group. Black Americans are not Ghanaians or Kenyans. They are Black Americans. That's what I'm saying. Now, when you are talking about working together, no, Black Americans are not working against you. You're the one that aligns with the white man. You use the white man's talking point to undermine them. You're the one that moved to the USA, not as on a journey of conquest. You are there to survive. You fled your country where everything in your country, you have all the resources where you come from, but you can't turn these resources to the benefit of your own people. You fled. So the point I'm trying to make here is I am not against the fact that human beings migrate. I'm not against it. But what we are trying to establish here is that when you go to people's places as a migrant, respect the host. Don't speak down on them. Don't disrespect them. And learn to be useful to where you come from by learning skills from the host where you visit, and then take it back to where you come from, because where you come from is lacking of certain skills.
Okay.
Where you come from demands that you invest skills to develop
Okay.
and to
Land your
impact and
plane.
to contribute to your own people.
Land your
So
plane, second in crime.
thank you. Let me land the plane.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in a nutshell, you have to understand that where you come from demands that you develop it. You are the one responsible for developing where you come from, not developing it while living in Poland and saying you're proud Ghanaians, but you're in Poland. So we want you to take all the skills you've learned from your host, take it back to where you come from, and implant those skills to the benefit of your own people. That is where your respect is derivable. Thank you.
Can I rebuttal, please? Can I
Let
rebuttal?
me.
No.
I have a
Go
question for
ahead,
him.
So,
Michael.
Michael,
All right. Listen, second Kam or whatever you write on your name there. First of all, the picture you put there is Mazi.
My
All
name
right.
is To End Crime, We Must End Nigeria. That's my
Can you be quiet for a minute? Now, you're putting on there, you say you're from Biafra land. And technically speaking, right now, I believe that you are not even in Nigeria. Now, your mentor is serving life imprisonment.
I live in
Can
Biafra land.
you?
I said that when I started.
You don't live there. Put on your
hold on.
camera and let's
Let
see.
him finish. Let him finish.
Now, I don't believe that there is a reason for we to start fighting each other or anything, but rather we have to always state fact, because when people talk about things, if you don't know your history, that's where you know that you're already failing. The European come to Africa. They came there. We never invited them, right? And they came, pull out people, use them as slavery, whatever they called it. But we are here now, 2026. Are we supposed to be fighting each other? Are we supposed to be doing that? Rather, are we supposed to be fighting the colonizer? You're here talking about Biafra. My friend, don't
Hey,
be delusional.
Michael. Are you in the
Thank you.
United States?
If I live in the United States,
Yeah.
I visit.
Okay. Well, let me ask y'all something for y'all up here who live in the United States. Why should Black Americans ally with y'all? Why should we be allies?
That is the
Because
seed.
there's power in
That is the
numbers.
seed from the colonizer.
But I'm saying,
One at a
how do
time. One at
y'all
a
help?
time.
Yeah,
That is the seed. She was asking me a
what
question, right?
benefit is it to us to have Africans as allies? How do y'all help Black Americans?
I believe that helping, if you ask me directly, if it's a direct question, I'll answer you directly. I believe that those who have not visited Africa, they should visit. I will say that
No,
again. They should visit.
how do you guys benefit Black Americans here in the United States while
Can I
you're here
answer
in the United States? Go
the
ahead, I
question?
want to hear. Go ahead,
Can I
African
answer
Boss.
that question? Okay. So I own a business. I own a business.
What happened?
My contractors are African Americans. Okay. So that's how Africans come over here and help. We start businesses.
Hold on,
We
we can do
hire
that
African
ourselves.
Americans. Is that not helping enough?
No,
Is that not helping
we
enough?
can do that. We can start businesses and hire our own selves like that.
I said I have a
Outside of just
business.
hiring one or
I
two
said I
people,
have a
The way
what
you
business
do
and
y'all
I
sound,
do
can you just be
hire
politically?
quiet?
all
Let him
African
finish.
Americans. I'm giving you practical examples. She asked the question.
No, yeah, if we're saying like outside of the menial monetary, like you
Right.
hiring
We
one or two
talking about
people,
politics. We talking about
yeah.
We can
social
vote
justice
together.
movements. We talking about getting locked up in jail with us. We talking about all that. Why should we
We
ally
vote
with
together.
y'all? Huh?
Most Africans vote together with African
No, no,
Americans
no,
because,
because we got different agendas. We don't want to vote the same as y'all no more. A lot of us don't want to vote the
well,
same. A
well,
lot of
then
us
go
don't want
vote.
to vote the same as y'all no
Well,
more.
go vote for whoever then. Solve
Okay.
your problem that way.
Okay, well, I'm saying, how do it benefit Black Americans? How do what y'all
Y'all
do?
say y'all don't want to vote with us anymore, right?
What do y'all do? What have y'all been doing in the past 60 years to benefit Black Americans?
Voting together,
Oh, okay.
creating businesses together, creating the businesses together. My best friend is an African American. He encouraged me to start a business, and we have been working together. See, when Africans come over here to America, African Americans usually hold our hand. They hold our hand. They teach us things that we are not aware of. When we come here, we don't know anything about racism. We don't know anything about the microaggressions. We don't know,
What Black Americans was holding y'all
the way,
hand?
the white teeth
I don't know
operate.
about racism.
African
Don't y'all deal with
Americans
racism
hold
in
our
Africa?
hands and guide us and
No.
teach us things that we're supposed
But
to
who
know,
created the
and
racism?
we
If you
work
allow him to
together.
Hold on,
finish.
don't y'all got white
This
people in
behavior
Africa?
is a recent phenomenon. This
Okay,
Hold on,
thank you,
behavior is a
African
African boss.
boss.
recent
Thank you. We
phenomenon.
got to give other people a chance. Who turn was it? Second in crime. You had the Michael. Michael, did you already respond to Michael?
Answer that
I
question,
just got
please.
No, hold
deja
on,
Exactly.
vu.
No, I
Africa.
haven't responded. I was waiting for him to be done with his
No, you
response.
I
So
just
already,
got deja vu.
hold on, the black. You already said something to end crime,
No, you asked us
right?
question. Let us answer.
yeah, I was
You asked
letting
us
him
question.
understand
Hold
that
on,
it shouldn't.
Africa.
It's not the right thing. Can you let?
Huh?
Yeah, I was responding to him that he should understand that for him to be sounding like that, it shouldn't be like that. If you want to have something tangible, because I believe in we, even if we are raised differently, we have a different culture. We shouldn't be out here on social media disgracing ourselves. I believe one thing in life. I have the opportunity to travel over 69 countries in the world, and I speak multiple languages. And I believe that wherever you go, where any country you are, Russia, China, Australia, how they look at you is the same way they look at the African America. It's the same way they look. As long as you have that skin, it's the same way they're gonna refer you, regardless of the passport that you have holding. So we here try to act as if we better than others. It doesn't make any sense because the Europeans come to Africa. We never invited them. We
Hold
never
on.
we never send them a visa. They never come to Africa with a visa. They come there with their mindset. And that goal which they did and which they did to a lot of people very bad things. So we shouldn't be here try to act as if we are better than the one that is a Somali, or we better than South Africa, or we better than African America that is from, or Tuskegee. Any of them. We don't
Host,
say
let me
that.
respond, host. Let me
So when
respond.
you
His
come
time
here
is
and
up.
try to act as if, oh,
Okay,
you are
land
this, you
your
are that,
plane.
you
No,
don't
we
know.
gonna move on from y'all. Y'all, come on now. Okay, hey Africa Reality, you wanna address the prompt? And let me see who gonna get. Somebody got it.
Host, I wanted to respond to the guy that
But you
referred to me.
already did. We gotta move
No,
on.
he
We
never
gotta move on.
responded.
I
No, I
don't
have not
care. We
responded.
gotta
I
move
haven't
on.
responded.
It's other people up here. Go ahead, Africa Reality.
Uh, what is the real issue? I mean, this is the real issue. We never tends to listen and understand each other. We will always be a different set of people. As my brother said, Biafra, I never heard that Biafra is a country. and I will love if it is. Please enlighten me, okay? And in Africa, you see, there is the differences in Africa already. There is the differences in Black America, no matter what you say. Was it not we yesterday? We're talking about does LGBTQ Black have right in Black America? A lot of people have their own opinion. Same as in Africa, we have our own different opinion. Black have their own different opinion also. But what do we have to do? We just have to acknowledge and move on. We will always be different. We will never be one. It will never happen. The unity you are talking about is just a fallacy. It cannot happen. And when it comes to America, Black people, African is not the issue to Black people. Okay? You have a systemic racism. What I feel like FBA or whatever they call it should be fighting for is how can you terminate race-based system in America? But you are here arguing with your fellow Black. I'm not calling for unity or fuck your unity. I don't want your unity. But when will Black Americans focus on the issue you have at hand? And when will Black Africans also focus on the issue you have in your country? Everybody is basically like locating resources in Africa, but Africans are not doing anything. You are just sitting here, just arguing about who is best Black, who is Black. These little they don't care about that. They call themselves JEW anywhere they go, but they still have their differences. But why can't Black have their own different opinion and move on? I land with that.
Source that the Africans
So hold
use
on,
these days.
African boss. Hold on. So anybody except African boss got something to say to African reality? You do, Lemon? Hey, Lemon.
I do. Hey,
Okay,
guys.
go ahead, African boss. Go ahead.
So,
Yeah.
Wait, go. No, you want to go
Be
first?
a gentleman and let the lady go
Oh
first.
yeah, my bad. Go ahead, Lemon.
so
You
the
don't want to be a
problem
gentleman,
is,
Africa.
we're talking to colonizers, the descendants of colonizers. They say they travel. The colonizers said the same thing. Africa sold some of their people for mirrors. They never seen their reflection before. Slavery is still going on Lake Volta in Ghana. No Africans are fighting to make sure slavery is abolished. In Nigeria, they're having grape fest. No one is doing anything about that. America is feeding the people on the continent of Africa, and we're also feeding the ones here in America. So what we're dealing with, a lot of people, malnutrition, people that have came here in dehydration, and that makes you go insane. So a lot of people that are coming from the continent are not sane because all they know is WAR, starvation, and dehydration. They poop on their beaches. They're not potty trained, ladies and gentlemen. Most Africans don't have running water. The power grid is not stable. These people are colonizers that can't build.
Okay, go ahead, Africa.
It sounds so ignorant. I can say this for a
Hold on,
fact
brother.
that
Hold on,
you've
brother.
not even been to anywhere. I believe that.
That's so ignorant.
Brother, please, can I respond, please? So, yes, Africa, you will find all you just accuse Africa for. Yes, you're right. But there is always a bad take in any country you go to all over the world, just like in America. Y'all don't have a free healthcare, okay? Your government is fighting WAR and is even claiming that you don't have money for Medicaid, Medicare. He's your president in America. What is he doing to better your life as an American, especially as Black? They just basically just turn down your voting right not too long ago. I mean, I'm not calling for unity with Black or Africans, though. I'm just saying, when will you tackle the real issue you have in your country instead of coming here and just clowning out on your race? I mean, it's a shame, and I'm really frustrated about that. Along with it.
Yeah, that was
Thank
Listen,
you. Hold
let me,
on.
African
Y'all.
boss.
Okay, y'all. We ain't gonna get along too good much longer if y'all keep coming off mic. Okay, I got this. Hold on. Lemon, final say. I mean, not Lemon, because it's Africa turn. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Africa boss. Y'all confusing me now.
Okay, yeah, this is the African boss. So the lady that just spewed that ignorant soliloquy, that is such trash. To just focus on the negative things that happen on the continent. I mean, why can't you talk about the positive things that are happening? Africa is considered a developing, continent, and we have so much to learn. America is over 200 years old. We are not even 70 years old in Ghana from our independence from, the British after slavery and colonialism and neocolonialism. We are still learning, but we are learning at a fast pace. So if you come here and all you can focus on is the negative things that are happening in Africa, it's childish, because Africa is doing much better, than a lot of places, and it's just a matter of time before Africa becomes a powerhouse, because we have all the resources in the world that we need to develop. Right now, Africa.
Okay, land your plane, African boss. We got to be mindful of the timer. You got
Okay,
like 5
let me land
seconds.
by this.
5 seconds.
People are saying that we are not developing our own continent, and I'm saying that Africans who travel to America and to Europe, they say.
What was that about? All right, thank you, sir. Go ahead, African reality.
You might say all you want. Africa awareness is the key in this modern world, my brother. So all you just said, nobody is knowing about it, nobody is seeing it, nobody even give a damn about it, because Africa don't seem to make Africa more suitable to people to be part of. You can see all you want, insecurity all over Africa, and you barely even you as an African even barely create awareness on it. There is right now xenophobia, as they said, they call it. I refuse to call it that, because I call them mob, and they need to be held accountable. Any African, any South Africa that already that assaulted any African in South Africa should be dealt with with the law. And I hope any immigrant, or even if you are illegal in South Africa, you be assaulted, you should sue the South Africa government, because we Africa, we have an issue with accountability, which is what they really people are seeing all over the world. So till when Africa start holding each other accountable, you are not building anything. I'm sorry, it's just a fallacy. All you say you're building, because even you as a African boss or Ghana boss, you cannot even trust the system. You don't even trust the law in your country. So what are you talking about? I'll land with that.
All right, I have something to tell Lemon.
Okay, no, it's Lemon turn actually. Go ahead, y'all want to have an open discussion for a minute? If we can do that respectfully, let's have a conversation. Go ahead, y'all.
Definitely. I will ask a very simple question. Lemon, I don't know who you are, and I believe that probably the way you sound more from the Midwest. Now, have you traveled outside of the United States?
I'm from the South, specifically Georgia, and
okay.
Hold
They're
on.
no different.
Hold on, let me say this. Why would I go to Africa? You're still enslaving each other. Africans are on this panel. Neither one of you have advocated to free the children on Lake Volta that are enslaved. None of you have advocated for the children that women buy, and then they have them as housemaids and saying that they're going to pay for their education, and they don't. None of you are advocating for that, right? Your roads are trash. You're not advocating for even porta potties. You could have porta potties. I don't see any Africans with work boots on so that you're not working. You have on flip flops, fake Crocs.
We've heard that before. Say something new.
And church shoes. I need to see some work boots on the continent. I need to see y'all out there creating. You say you want to create jobs.
You said that before.
You say you want to create jobs. Go get you a trash disposal company. Clean it up. Get you some trash bags.
We've heard that
Clean
before,
it up.
please.
That's
Say
what I
something
want to
new.
see. Get you some
All right,
water.
now.
Get some
Now,
fresh
you say
water.
you're from Georgia, right?
Like, come on,
you're from
man.
Georgia, right?
Go ahead.
You say you're from Georgia? Excuse me. All right, good. Now, let me ask you. Now, it's very good people like you continue to come out here disgracing yourself. For a fact that you're talking about people,
Wait,
they
how
don't use
she just said get some work boots? How is that disgracing herself? She just told y'all to get work boots. Y'all need work
No,
boots?
is it what she saw on social media? Because I asked her a question, have you traveled? Did she ever travel outside of the United States? I can boast to tell you now, I speak Dutch, I speak Nosh, I speak Italian, and I speak Arabic, plus my native language.
Can
And I
I
still
ask you
speak
a
English.
question? Can I ask you
Now,
a question then?
don't ask me a question. Let me answer you, okay? You're not even in any position to ask me a question. Now, I said this to you now. The problem that people like you have is lack of proper education. You understand? Because when everybody cry about diversity, people like you make the America look stupid, dumb. Because you expecting somebody like you talking about Africa is this, Africa is that, but you've not even visited Africa one. You don't even have a passport. You don't even have none of that. Have you even been to California?
I live in San Diego.
You've been to San Diego? How does San
I
Diego look like, my friend?
live in San Diego.
Okay, second in crime. I'm going to
You
rotate
don't
the
live in San
shade
Diego.
and
If you live in
IG.
San Diego, on your
Thank
camera.
y'all.
Let's see. On your camera.
Sir, I'm not gonna
On
turn
your
on my
camera.
camera
Let's
to
see where
show
you
you I
are.
live in San Diego. That is
You don't
insane.
need to show me. Just show me. I'm outside right now. Where are you?
Why didn't you
So
address
stop
any?
lying.
Oh God.
Stop talking things that you don't even have clue of.
So why would I
Africa
lie?
is way better. Okay? Learn. Have some good education. Proper education is very important. Okay? I travel all over the world, as I said to you earlier. Okay? If you have something to say, better than Africa, we don't have power. You lack education,
He's
proper
so
education.
upset.
Okay?
You're upset.
You see, the issue is this. The issue I see about all this going on is Africans are egomaniac, same as Black Americans also. So nobody wanna just acknowledge and move on. Michael, I want to ask you: is she wrong about what she said? Is there not some part of Africans that would say need enlightenment and awareness about how we should move forward in Africa?
Yes, I understand that, but it's the same in America too. Nowhere is perfect. Even the same in Australia, because I've been to these countries.
Yeah,
Even the same in Europe. So what is the point that you try to say Africa don't have a protocol for children? What is that?
Yeah, Africa, real. I got a quick question. There is a place in Mississippi where black people live. There's no electricity.
Thank you,
What are
my
you talking
friend.
about? There is a place in.
No, hold
They're so
on. Let me
ignorant. She
rebuttal
said she
first. Let
lives in
me
San
answer.
Diego.
Hold on,
Put your
brother.
camera on. Let's see if
Hold
you really
on,
live in
brother.
San Diego.
Wait, you can't talk over each other now. We can't do that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Hold on,
so
I want to
emotional
ask you a
about this.
question, Michael. You just bragged on all of those different languages you speak. What I find quite funny is your mother's tongue. No one in the world is studying your mother's tongue, but you're studying everyone else's language.
That is why I say you're ignorant. Go to
Hold on,
Nigeria today.
Michael.
They teach
Michael,
Chinese there. The
Michael,
Chinese there, they're
wait,
learning our
Michael.
languages.
Okay,
Okay,
hold
you
on.
ignorant.
I didn't interrupt you. What I'm saying is, you're saying the Chinese in Nigeria or in Africa, in China, it's no institutions teaching an African language. There's
You're still
nowhere.
wrong about that. You're still wrong.
Hold on, Michael. You brag about all these different people's languages. Meanwhile, no one is bragging about an African language. It doesn't matter. They don't care. I speak English. I don't have to adapt to anyone. They adapt to me. And that is the
That is why I
difference.
say you're
Hold on.
ignorant. Go
Hold
to
on.
Nigeria today.
Michael,
Okay?
let me tell you the difference between you and I. I'm not going around the world.
I will never compare myself with you.
Hold on. And then you said I lied about living in California. I love my country. If I was still in Georgia, I'll tell you I'm in Georgia. That's my family. I love my family. But I no longer live there. I live in San Diego. You see that sun set on my picture? That is a sunset in California. I used to have pictures of it. But guess what? You Africans started to be in my inbox and sending me things till I took my pictures down, all of my videos down of myself. See, I don't have to brag about saying I'm going to someone
You don't
else's
have anything to
country.
brag
I
about.
love
Put
my
your camera on.
country.
Let's see.
I love
If you're
my
really in San
country.
Diego,
I love my
if you're really in
country.
San Diego, put your camera on. Stop lying. Stop feeding people lies.
Okay,
Stop.
that's
It doesn't
fine if
make
you
any
think that.
sense.
I'm
You
not an
sound all
African.
dumb.
I don't lie
No,
about where I'm at. I'm not an
no proper
African.
education.
Okay,
Come on,
stop.
put on your camera. Let's see who you are.
See, look
Stop
Okay,
at me.
hold
hiding.
on. Didn't nobody really ask you to cut yours on? But anybody else got something to add to the discussion?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yeah,
Hold
No,
on.
I
no.
got.
That's who I am.
Let
Anybody
me.
else? Anybody
Yeah,
else?
can I
Like
add something?
say by God, you can
Yeah,
you ask you
how you
got
doing?
some?
Yeah, I have
Hey,
something.
say.
How you doing, love? How you doing, everyone? What is the real issue? I think the real issue is, as of right now, 2026, there are 23 million people in America who are naturalized citizens of the United States. That means they are foreign, but they became U.S. citizens through the naturalization process. So we have one of the highest rates of immigration since the early 19th century. And, my parents actually came through that process as well. So I think the issue that people are facing is dealing with a lot of foreign or recently foreign people. According to Pew, 25% of Black people in America are either foreign born or have at least one foreign parent. Love's World, do you remember that guy who was arguing with you pretending to be FBA, but he was actually from St. whatever, a few so, that problem's everywhere. But at the same time, here's what I'm saying. We don't need to be arguing about Africa, because nobody's going necessarily back to Africa. Once the government gives you, and I'm gonna land with this, once someone gets US citizenship, it is basically impossible to take the citizenship away from them. So anyone who thinks that Trump is going to be deporting masses of people and America is just going to go back to the 1970s or whatever is just delusional. People are here and going to be staying here. So on that basis, the thing is, how do we get along in America?
Answer him.
I have a rebuttal, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so how we're gonna fix this is you're looking at it wrong. Most of these people in our country, they're not good workers because it should reflect their homeland. They're here because they receive free housing, reduced housing. They get childcare, free childcare. Some. Hold on, Michael. Some sort of government assistance. So when you take that away, they won't survive because they couldn't even survive in their own country. So that is the thing that's gonna make these people go insane. So when I'm in California, what they say, immigrants are everywhere. Most of them, they keep you out of jobs, right? A lot of them get in these apartments because in California in 2019, all luxury apartments that want tax cuts, they must have affordable housing, at least 10 to 30%. So they get in there, they let their peoples in there. You're maybe paying $3,200 while they're paying $600. But when HUD came in and said that they can't have mixed status families, so they won't no longer qualify for those things. So it'll be harder living in America because we're not going to be just giving them free things anymore. We'll actually see who they are. They're not workers because it should reflect their homeland if they were.
But Lemon, I understand what you're saying, but the thing is, a lot of the immigrants have already become.
Gayco, I'm gonna rotate you down. Thank you for coming up. Go ahead, say.
Lemon, I hear what you're saying, and I know Trump recently updated the welfare policies that undocumented or non-citizens like refugees cannot get it. But at the same time, it's a little too late because millions have already gotten it, right? A lot of the African groups have gotten it. Basically all the Somalians in Minnesota are U.S. citizens. In Texas, the Nigerians are basically all U.S. citizens. The Hispanics in California. So when the immigrant becomes a citizen, the government has no way to deprive them of getting the same services as any other U.S. citizen. Because if the government or Trump tried to say that, because you have an immigrant background, but you're a citizen, I will not let you get the service, then that violates the 14th Amendment, which says equal protection under the law for all citizens.
I have a quick question for Lemon.
I don't know where you're getting your information from. You sound more ignorant. You said talk about
Okay, hold
immigrant.
on. We don't want to talk to the lemon no more. We
Okay.
gotta talk to Greg Nice or something.
Okay.
I have a rebuttal.
He
No,
don't want to talk to me.
ain't
Yeah.
no rebuttal.
No, I'm
I
rebuttaling
saw
him.
him picking up them shopping carts. It's okay. This guy.
Yeah. So when you said the government whatever, what is
African boss, we gonna drop you down. Thank you for coming up.
what is the priority of a government in Africa, especially if
Sir, we're
America?
not talking about Africa. Are
No,
We
you
no, no.
don't
Hold
Africa?
care
Are you
about
the United
Africa,
States?
man. We not in Africa. You not in Africa. So what you talking about Africa for?
No, I'm
Africa
talking.
shouldn't be on your mind, sir. You are here in the United States of America,
No,
partaking
but
in
where is
the
Africa
culture. No,
reality?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Africa up there. He's an African so concerned and worried about America. I don't think anybody's denying anybody who has citizenship and has went through the lawful process of gaining that citizenship. We're talking about those over here on expired visas, those over here on vacation
Greg,
and
that's
just
basically
wanted
no
to
one at this point.
stay. We're
Everybody got
talking about
citizenship here.
criminals. We're talking about people who are taking advantage of the system. We got to get rid of those people, bro.
Greg, all the immigrants have become citizens, and my parents are immigrants. I'm an immigrant myself, you could
Again,
say.
I'm not
They
talking
became
about those
citizens.
who went through the legal processes. I have no problem with them. I have a problem with those who are here illegally. Do you
Let me give.
understand what that is?
Let me give a perspective.
Illegally?
Let me give a perspective, Greg. They said
What
America
perspective?
is a.
No,
Hold
no, you
on,
don't
hold
speak
on,
for me,
hold on.
brother.
Let me.
I'm grown enough to speak for myself
No, I wanna tell you.
and
You
articulate
asking a
enough.
question, right?
I didn't ask a question.
No, you said
I was
illegal have
speaking
to
to
go,
some
right?
facts.
Yeah, I understand. What I'm saying is this: they said America is a free land of freedom. You have to understand that people come to America for opportunity that they don't have in their country.
Free in America, homie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What is free in America?
Nothing is free. Nothing is free.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
So when you see the immigrant you're talking about, they pay all the taxes you pay.
Don't pay no more taxes than I do, nigga.
How do
So
you
what you
know that?
talking
How
about?
do you know that? How do you know that?
How do I know that? Motherfucker,
Yes,
because I know. Do you own
because
property? Do you
because in
own
your
any
opinion,
property? Stop, Africa. Do you own property?
I own property. What are you
No,
talking
you
about?
fucking don't. No, you fucking don't.
So you think
No,
Why you
you
not
don't.
say what
Tell
he
the
got
truth.
and
why
what he
why
don't
you
got?
Tell
trying to
the
tell me
truth.
Why
what
you
I
say
have, what
that?
I don't have?
Tell the truth.
It just doesn't say you don't sound.
Do
You don't
Okay,
you
sound
own a home,
intelligent.
nigga?
You know how
No,
many property I
you
have in
don't sound
Africa?
intelligent. You
hey,
African,
sound
him
so
and
Akata.
stupid,
Africa
bro.
is
You
Hey,
say
talking.
Akata, do you
you
own a home in the United States of
Yes,
Hey,
America?
I do. What are you
No,
talking
you
about?
don't.
please
You're a
don't come
liar.
off y'all mic. Africa and Greg
You're
is
a
talking.
liar. You're a liar.
Oh,
So
so
you
you
don't
no,
pay
you
no
the
more
liar.
taxes
You
than
sound
I.
so
really
I pay more
stupid right
taxes
there.
than you, sir.
Who say you pay more taxes than
I
okay,
pay
do
people?
you
more
pay more
taxes than
taxes
you,
than Trump?
sir.
Do you pay more taxes than Trump?
Trump don't pay taxes. He's rich.
So why is it
So what the
different even if
fuck
I
are
don't
you
pay
talking
taxes?
about? Again,
But
Hold
he's
on.
your
So
president, though.
even if
He's
I
your
don't pay
president.
taxes,
That's all.
so how is
these
it
are
different?
asinine Africans. That's what I'm gonna call y'all. Asinine Africans.
You
Cause you
sound
You
talk
just
dumb.
crazy.
you see, it's a white
Cause you
supremacy
talk
you just talking about
asinine,
right
bro.
now.
You
Hey,
sound
I'm
more
not giving you
dumb.
no respect.
You see,
You're an
you see, I just
asinine
Calling
debunked
fool.
you right
somebody
now.
a nigga. Yeah, you
A
You
stupid
bunch of
ass.
hold
fools.
on, Michael. No, hold on. We don't want to. Let's have a plain conversation, please.
I'm talking
No,
real plain,
no,
so you
don't
can
go.
understand. You a foolish African if you think you're paying more taxes than me, a home
You're really
owning,
dumb
property
for you to
owning
even mention
person.
Africa. You're really dumb.
You
Oh,
Don't be
don't
calling
Michael,
own
hold
people
on,
dumb.
shit
Michael,
out
Michael,
this
hold
What
on,
do you even
motherfucker,
know about
nigga.
Africa?
hold
You
on.
don't own
You
shit.
see,
And I don't give
you
a
see what
fuck
just
about
happened right
Africa
now.
because I
You
don't
see,
live in Africa.
you
So
see,
what the
Greg,
fuck do I need to care about Africa for?
Greg, you just said by yourself that Trump don't pay taxes. Okay,
I give a fuck about Trump.
Why do you give
Okay,
a why do
we
you care
gotta,
about mine then?
NATO is TikTok and
Why do
friendly
you care
language now.
about the
Go ahead.
African
Space out the curse words.
instead of fighting the system so
I'm
you
sorry,
don't
love.
pay, you don't have to pay
It's
taxes too?
okay.
You are here
Hey, so
arguing
Africa, what's your point?
with Africa that don't pay
What is your
taxes.
point?
Huh? What I'm saying,
What's your point?
you just said yourself that Trump don't pay taxes and you don't care about it, but you care about African instead of fighting the system, so you don't have to pay tax. More
The
tax. Hold
system every day I
on.
wake
Do I
up.
trigger you? Hold on. Instead of you fighting the system, so you don't have to pay taxes too, so you can be seen as an equal to any American citizen, so you can eliminate systemic racism.
You need to articulate your
So
sentence a little better,
you don't
bro,
have
because I don't
you say you
understand
get
a
triggered.
word you're
That's the
saying.
problem. You
It's a
guys
bunch of
get
mumbo
triggered.
jumbo,
You
a
don't have
bunch
a
of tether
clear
babbling.
conversation.
You babbling, bro.
Yeah, Babu.
Articulate your
English is not my
point, bro.
language. I learn English. That
Articulate
is
your
the
point,
difference
man.
between me and you.
You're
I
not
learn
articulate.
English.
You're just talking.
You see how dumb you sound right now?
African
Come on, brother.
reality.
You
Hold on.
don't need to go that
address
route,
this guy.
bro. Come on.
Let me address this.
Okay, can I address Saved? Okay, Saved, you said there's nothing we can do about it. If you understand America, we can get any law changed that we want. We can have the Constitution amended. So you get up here and you're trying to discourage people, trying to get people to think that it's nothing that we can do about immigration. It's nothing that we can do about these people because you're second gen, right? You're maybe an anchor baby. So you get up here and you're saying these things. Everybody can go home. Everybody can go home. We have the power of that, right? So you're not safe. Your family's not safe. No one is safe. Don't think just because you have a citizenship that it cannot be revoked. You have the citizenship. Hold on, Save. You have the citizenship of the United States Corporation. You're not American. That when the United States Corporation is dissolved, so is that citizenship. And a lot of you don't understand
Then
that
do
because
so,
you're not
bro.
from this land.
Send my
A
sisters
lot of
back
you,
home.
hold on, Kuma. A lot of you don't understand that. You're not safe. The United States Corporation is a business. When a business is dissolved, everyone gets laid off.
So
And when you get laid off, there will be no unemployment from the United States Corporation. You're not safe. A lot of you will never understand this because you don't know what actually happened here in America. You don't know why the corporation was created.
So, I'm for whatever
No,
FBA. Hold on.
Africa. She talked to me.
Oh, okay.
So I have a right to first rebuttal, and then you can talk. So when someone becomes a U.S. citizen, basically, even if they're an immigrant, even if they had no history with America and going through the 400-year struggle and so on, once you become a citizen, the law basically views a person who came from Ghana 20 years ago, or Ethiopia, or Cambodia, or Japan, whatever. Once they take the oath of allegiance and become a U.S. citizen, they are the same as someone who came on the Mayflower. They are the same as someone who was FBA, whose ancestors were brought here against their will.
My ancestors. That's what I'm telling you, Saved. My ancestors were not brought here by boat, my boy. They didn't come here by boat. That's what I'm trying to get you to.
Whichever, if they're indigenous or if
Sir,
whichever method they came,
indigeneity,
or ethnogenesis, whatever method, your ancestors were here a long time. I'm just making the point. Once someone takes the oath of allegiance, they become the same legally as your people.
Did you?
That's
Okay,
bullshit.
hold
I
on.
gotta
There's no
interject.
way
Hold
I
on.
got to interject.
Hold on.
Brother,
Let me
the difference between you and me is your ass can get deported. We can't get deported. Oh, yes, you can. Shut up. They can take your citizenship away for whatever white reason they want to and send your black ass right back to the country you come from. Unlike foundational black Americans, they could never do that to us. That's why you're not like us. You're not equal to us. No immigrant, no immigrant, no matter how much status you have as a citizen, you will never be equal to the whites or the blacks in this country because we can never be deported for nothing. But your ass can.
According to which law?
And
What do you mean according to which law? The law of the damn United States Constitution.
I think you don't
That's the
understand.
same
I don't
They can
think you.
conversation
deport
I'm
your
I
talking
don't
ass for
think.
about.
anything. You see they don't know where you at, son. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think you
your
understand.
saying your saying
It's
black
very
ass
easy to
is
take your
delusional.
citizenship
Hey, you
away.
gotta quit all that cussing.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys need
sorry
to
about that, sister.
understand that they can in fact take your citizenship away. That's why I came up here because you keep saying that like they can't take.
Yeah,
Like, are you
he act like
serious?
he's really
No,
equal to
no, I
us.
didn't
Like
say they
like
He act
yes
can't.
like
they
he act like
can.
he's a
But no,
he
no,
when
no.
he say like
There's
even like a
there's a
foundation. You really
very
you know what killing me with you Africans? Y'all act like y'all are the scholarly
one sec, Black.
sons of you know
One
what's
sec.
in the world, and you're not that scholarly. You're
I
very
think you're
ignorant and
triggered.
dumb. And
I
people
think you're
like me would
triggered.
sit back and listen to what you say and then go and check you. And then all you want to sit back and say little things like a girl over and over again. Why you triggered? Why you triggered? Why you triggered? Because your ass is getting checked. Excuse me. I'm sorry. All right. Like I said,
Just
son,
relax.
you will never be like the white
Relax.
man in this country, and
Relax.
you will never be like the foundation of Black America. Because one thing the white man in this country can't have happen to him, and one thing the foundation of Black American can't have happen to him is get deported. But your behind,
Okay, let
they
somebody
will
land your plane. Let
boot
somebody
you
else
right on
talk.
out of here.
I just really want a lot of the even with the statement that you made a few minutes ago was saying like, oh well, they all became a citizen. Everybody's not a citizen, Save. Like, I don't know where you're getting your statistics from, but they literally bought during the Biden administration over what 30 million or so people. Everybody is not a citizen. And if you're not really paying attention to what they're doing by Supreme Court, if you think that the people that were using our 14th Amendment, um they're changing that. And if you think they're not going to retrograde that, you guys are sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken.
Can I read
But
something to
humble.
can I read
This
something to
this
you?
problem
Save,
didn't start.
save, save, save. Let me read something to you. Let me
Okay, he went on mute. I was gonna let him talk, but humble. It didn't start with Biden. It started with Clinton and Bush Senior before him and Reagan. So even if Biden accepted 30 million, which he did, which was too much people, these people have been here so long that they've already gotten their citizenship. Yes, you can take away someone's citizenship after they got it, but it's basically an impossible case
It's
in which
not
the
an
government
impossible case.
the
Quit
government
saying
needs
that.
to no it is yeah the
It's
government has to
not.
go to
It's
courts
not, bro. This
and
not
against
impossible.
the
They can come up
individual
with any
Did
level
reason
you
they
just
want
hear
to.
what I
and
just
then
read?
has to
Did you
You
provide
hear
must
what I just
don't know
clear,
read,
about I'm
sir?
white
convincing, and
and I say so.
unequivocal evidence.
You must don't know about
Like I
I'm
can't
white
even
and I say
speak.
so, do
Like
you?
I guess
He
I
just
guess
wants
they
to
don't want me
talk
to
the
speak.
talk, yo. I
It's
just
just
read to you
very,
that
it's
you can
very
have your
weird.
citizenship revoked. I just
They
read it.
can't even let me
I
speak.
just read it. Saved.
No,
You
Greg,
cannot
Let him
stop.
Greg,
land his
Do you
went
need
plane.
me to
offline.
read it again?
Greg,
Saved.
you went offline. When you're
Saved.
reading, you go offline. You went on
Saved.
teacup.
You
Greg,
can
I didn't hear
have
anything you said. You
saved.
went on teacup.
Saved.
Can
I'm
No,
someone
no,
explain
no.
telling
to
Okay,
you.
me what
wait,
on
I'm
wait,
teacup?
Greg. We
telling
didn't
you,
hear
sir.
you. We didn't hear you,
Oh
Greg.
well,
We didn't hear you.
let
Right,
me
you went
say
on
it.
teacup.
We
We
didn't
can
hear
Oh,
hear
my
you.
you.
bad. Well,
Yeah, no, we didn't.
let me say this. It says that you can have your citizenship revoked, sir, if you have taken that citizenship in illegally by misrepresenting yourself and other illegal means. You can have it revoked. You can have it if you're dishonorably discharged from the service, your citizenship can be revoked. So don't sit up here and play games with people who have knowledge, bro.
Greg, I
You
didn't
can
And
never
even if
said
Google
it
your
that.
can't be
paperwork is not
revoked.
You
valid,
I
you
can
said
can
it's
revoke
Google
it.
very
that,
Hold
sir.
on, y'all
difficult.
can't talk over each other. I can't understand. Greg, land your plane and then let's say
No,
respond.
I'm just stating the facts. Yes, you're a naturalized citizen, an immigrant who was naturalized as a citizen can have their citizenship revoked, denaturalized, sir. That's the legal term. It can be denaturalized if you do things that are illegal, sir. So don't sit up here and play games when we got Google. I got a goddamn supercomputer in my hand, sir. You do too. So I suggest you use it and look up the same thing I looked up, and it'll tell you exactly what it told me. So I ain't here to debate you. It ain't here to motherfucking sit on tell you nothing other than the facts, sir. Deal with it.
Can we just say the fact that if they want you gone,
Whoa,
they
whoa,
want you gone?
Love said I could go after
Yeah,
him.
I know, but can we just can you just understand the fact if they want you gone, they want you gone? Like they can just boom if they want to?
Who is they, please?
Oh, the government.
Who's this
Hold,
day?
The
hold on,
government.
hold on. It's Save time, and we about to wrap it up anyway. Go ahead, Save.
If someone becomes a naturalized citizen, their citizenship cannot be taken back except if it is proven in a federal court that when acquiring the citizenship, that person made a fraudulent lie, not just a lie, but a lie that was otherwise relevant to them getting a citizenship, right? So it's very difficult to prove. And for every single citizenship that the government wants to take away, they
Okay,
have
land
to
your
file
plane,
a
Save.
federal court. So there's already 23 million naturalized citizens. There's no way the government can take away all their citizenship because they don't have enough lawyers to file all these court cases.
But
Okay,
on the
thank you.
record
Go
and
ahead,
for the
Greg.
record, your
And then we end it.
citizenship can be denaturalized. Yes, saved.
All right, thank y'all for coming out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for all the gifts to me and the panelists. Bye, y'all.